Hi, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April 8th. It's my best friend's birthday actually, so please say happy birthday to her in the comments below. I love you, Corinne. I miss you. I wish I was with you today. I'm gutted that I'm not. It's also the day that my Watches and Wonders article is live. It's gone live on regardingluxury.com. Please read it. Let me know what your opinions are. I have a lot. This wasn't an op-ed, so I kind of left my thoughts out of it. I didn't want my biases to lead my reporting, but I definitely have a lot of favorites, definitely have a lot of non-favorites. Would love to know what you think, if you think this year's buzz was valid, if the releases were worthy of all the buzz it generated, for better or for worse. And I have a lot of work to do today. I have to write a few landing pages for a client, and then I have a content shoot to do for Cartier Collectors Club, which I'm super excited about. Hopefully I can get to it today before the sun goes down. Whenever I have like an idea in my head for content, I need to get it out of me in order to focus on my next thing. And this is a part of my day and my week and my month that just I look most forward to. So I'm really excited to do the shoot. I hope you guys like it. I need help with this one, so hopefully maybe my dad can help me out. Hopefully tonight. I doubt it because he comes home late and the sun will be down. But anyway, I'm gonna go do some work. I will check back in when I make something to eat. I'll get hungry soon. I already know it. It's around 2 o'clock. And wish me luck with all this work I have to do. I'm still figuring out how to balance, you know, social media with my 9 to 5, now with YouTube, and having an agenda really helps, as I spoke about, you know, last vlog. But it's not making the time and finding the time that I find difficult. It's sticking to it. For example, like I'll have a call, it'll go 45 minutes over what it was scheduled to be, and then it'll like bite into my content time, or it'll take me longer to film something than I expect, maybe because I'm having difficulty, or maybe I have another idea, and that'll, you know, flow over into my work. And I don't really like jeopardizing one thing for another, but I guess that's what priorities are, and I'm just trying to figure that out right now. I'm in that era. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. It is officially summer in LA. I'm by the water, so it's colder here usually, and now it's finally warming up, and I hope to enjoy it this week or this weekend. And anyway, thanks for watching. Love you. Hi everybody. Welcome back. It is now the end of the day. I finished those landing pages I set out to finish, and then some. I had a pretty productive day, so I did a little bit of self-care, and then I realized there are a few products I use and I have used for decades, and they are very much a part of my identity. They have never been replaced, nor will they be, because they're just that great, and they're just like that quintessentially like me. Like, I'm gonna pass these down to my kids, and I figured if they've changed my life so much, maybe they could change yours. So let's talk about them. First things first is hypochlorous acid. So I've used hypochlorous acid since I was in high school, which was a very long time ago, and I discovered this on a blog by a dermatologist who had briefly mentioned this, and I went on PubMed, and like discovered the benefits of that on my own. And since then, I've been dousing my skin in this. This is a Brio skin spray. I get this off Amazon. I've never been really loyal to a particular brand because they're literally all the same. It's one ingredient. I mean, there's new fancy ones now on the market, but like, just give me the straight up acid. It's so good. If I have like really irritated skin, this is one of the things that immediately calm it down and help with that irritation immediately, but also like long term. And every time I shower, my skin gets really hot and red. It's my rosacea. So I'll like douse my skin in this, and it will help with any active breakouts, and it will help with future ones as well. I don't break out as much when I'm really consistent with this multiple times a day. But like I said, I can't really see myself not using this because my skin is still pretty irritable and hot and rosacea-y and acne prone. It's just much more tolerable and quicker to remedy when I'm using hypochlorous acid. Also, when it gets really hot in LA, it's really nice in the middle of the day. I just think you have to wait for it to completely absorb till you reapply sunscreen, because I think it negates the power of your sunscreen. This one, I'm not sure about, but that's besides the point. Next product is also a liquid, and it's the only exfoliant I'll ever really use. And if I have strayed from this before, it was a huge regret, and I came back to it. So it's the Lotion P50 1970 by Biologique Recherche. This one is now being discontinued, the 1971, because of what was the ingredient in here that is, I think, now illegal in the US? It's not phytic acid, it's something with a P though. Phenol. There's phenol in here, and that's one of the ingredients I absolutely love. I buy this for the phenol. Anyway, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. They're discontinuing this one, which is really tragic. But I think I'll just stick to the P50 or the one for brightening, because this is a perfect exfoliant. It doesn't irritate my skin, but it helps with my acne. It like completely renews my skin. If I'm having any sort of problem, it goes away. Like, I don't know what's in here, what magic other than that phenol, but whatever woe you have that day, this is pretty much like the solution. It's a very broad ranging solution, and sometimes I put it on my body too if I'm having any irritation or redness. It's a great exfoliant. It's super reliable. It never, not only does it not disappoint, it always overperforms. It's a 110% working product, and it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm not the first to say it, nor will I be the last. So hopefully the non-1970 version I'll love as well, because I cannot imagine my life without it. But more importantly, and there's another Biologique Recherche product I'm about to talk about that if I had to pick between the two, I'd pick this one. This is the Creme Dermopurifiant. I call it Dermopurifiant or something. I don't know what I call it in my head, but I always mispronounce it in my head. But this changed my life. So I discovered this when I was quite young. So I would buy it on and off, and the minute I would run out, my skin would break out so badly. And I don't think it's because of the products I used instead of this. I think it was because it was the only thing that actually nourished my skin and the irritation it would experience. Like, it's quite drying. It's not for the faint of heart. Like, if you have normal to dry skin, this is a drying moisturizer. It's quite astringent. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. And because of that, it literally cleared my acne overnight, especially like the cystic ones, like underneath my skin. It's so beautiful. It is very thin. Like I said, it dries out my acne, but moisturizes my skin somehow. It's not super hydrating. It's not going to plump your little lines, but it's hydrating enough, and it somehow banishes breakouts. It's wild. Once in a while, I'll have something under my skin, like that's beginning, like a breakout that's about to begin, and I'll just put a thicker layer of this, a moisturizer in that one area, and it goes away. No, it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know what would happen to my mental health if they ever discontinued this or reformulated it. I think I would just check myself into the hospital and put myself in a straitjacket, because like, it's pointless. My life would be pointless after that product. Anyway, so moving on to body. I've used this one product since I was a baby, so even longer than the Biologique. This is Clip. My grandmother pronounces it Clip, so I pronounce it Clip. But it's this body lotion based in beeswax, and it's super hydrating. I'm quite dry because I'm always under the sun, but it's super hydrating. It absorbs quickly. It helps with I have irritation on my body, and I get irritated and itchy sometimes. It helps quell that. I get hives sometimes when I'm having a bad day or when I'm nervous, and I'll just rub it on top of the hive and the itching will go away. It did that literally right before I recorded this video, because I have like 2 hives right here that were so itchy all day, and this got rid of it, that itchiness. So this is wonderful. I will say I finished this the other day, as you can see, and then I opened up a new box because I have like a million of these boxes around the house. But this one is based in silicone, and I knew immediately when I applied it on my skin, it's the wrong product, and it's wrong. This is wrong. So don't get the one based in silicone. You have to get the one in beeswax. This also did help my itchiness go down, but I have a mini one of the beeswax, so I wiped it off and put that one back on my hives, and I immediately can tell you that this is just, I think, to moisturize your skin, because you know silicones kind of fill that dryness. Anyway, I don't want to talk about science because I don't really know, but this is amazing. I've used it, like I said, since I was literally born, and I have used it for 3 decades now. And every other body lotion I've ever used, because I've used many, I have a Salt and Stone right here next to me. This is the perfect body moisturizer, and it literally works. It just does what you need it to do. No questions asked. Whatever your issue is that day, this will help heal that. It's very healing, and it doesn't take too long to absorb, which I like, because after the gym and I have to go to work, I could put my clothes on and without any problem. So anyway, this also smells like beeswax, and I grew up with that smell, and it's very nostalgic for me, and my childhood is this scent. And long story short, that beeswaxy smell also reminds me of this other product my mother would use on me as a child, and it was like this perfume, or cologne, but it was like this hydrating cologne that she would like splash all over me after a bath right before I'd go to bed. And it smells just like this, but based in like this powdery, like this baby powder smell. So it smelled like beeswax and baby powder, and it was very comforting, and it's quintessentially my childhood. So that scent haunted me for a very long time. And then in high school, I discovered this brand called Demeter. It sells these single note fragrances that you can mix and match. And so in high school, I used to make my own version of Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford by mixing a few of their scents together. And the other day at Larchmont Village, I discovered the honey one. By the other day, I mean literally months ago. This is my like 3rd one of it. But I discovered the honey one, and this honey one smells exactly like the cologne I'm talking about. It has that baby powder base with the notes of beeswax throughout it, and it's so comforting, and it smells like so much like my childhood. It smells like sunshine and linen sheets. And anyway, I splash it on right before I go to bed every night. And I know it's weird to go to bed wearing a perfume. I know people like spray perfume before they go to bed, but I can't imagine not doing this, because this is so quintessentially me, my mother, my grandmother. This smell reminds me of all those women in my life, and it just brings me so much comfort, and it's just such a fond like habit and memory of mine. And if you look at the insides of me, this is something that's part of me. I can't really shake it. So very happy to have discovered this recently. Like I said, I discovered it a few months ago, but have been using it ever since. So this is quite a new discovery, but the idea has been there forever. And lastly, speaking of new discovery, I discovered this Color Wow Dream Coat, the extra strength one. So quintessentially me is also frizzy hair. I've had frizzy hair my whole life. They called me Hermione. They still call me Hermione. Like, it's gone so bad that I just have leaned into my frizzy hair, and I just gave up for like a few years now, because I've spent like hundreds on a single product meant for frizzy hair, and it didn't work. So it is what it is. Margot has frizzy hair. Then one day I randomly caved in and bought this last summer, because I was like, okay, I'm going away on a humid vacation. I don't want to worry about my hair. If this works, great. If not, it's just, I think it was like $30. I'm like, it's a $30 loss. It is what it is. I'll finish it, no big deal. Turns out it works. My hair air dries like beautifully now. My waves look beautiful. They're not lost in the frizz. My hair air dries shiny, but it's activated when you use like heat to dry it. So when I blow dry my hair practically like dries straight by itself now. I don't really have to work so hard to give myself a blowout. It locks it in. There's literally zero frizz at all when I use heat styling with this. But even like I'm lazy, I'll air dry my hair a lot of the times. Somehow it just falls like normal, and you could see my hair texture for what it is. And I like my natural hair. It's just hard to get to through all the frizz. So this was nice. This is my legacy. I'm going to pass this down to my children, because they're probably going to have frizzy hair, and this is what I'm going to give to them. This and Biologique Recherche. So thank you for listening to my very important rant about these very important products in my life. They will never be replaced. I find the glamour of having access to new products all the time as a girl, as a woman in this day and age, it's exciting, but nothing really gets me off like the products that work and the products that have been there for me in the toughest of times, okay? And all these are very important to me, and they're pretty much a part of my DNA. Like, when I look back on my life, a lot of these products have to do with it. Like, this reminds me of my grandmother, this reminds me of my mother. Like, how can I part ways with such perfect products, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go back to work. I think I spoke way too much, but I'm gonna go back to work, finish up some content planning, and then I'm gonna read a little because I haven't read in like a week, and I just feel so on edge if I don't read. Again, like, it's a habitual thing. And I'm reading a book that I should have finished by now. I started it practically a month ago. It's Nin by Vladimir Nabokov. Nabokov is hard to get through, not just because, you know, he writes in such long sentences and long prose, but the characters are usually a little insufferable, and it's difficult to kind of like relate to them sometimes. So I'm gonna go finish up some work, try to read a little bit, and I'm gonna go to bed because I have yoga in the morning, and I'm very excited. I'm going to Core Power. So anyway, good night. Thank you for listening. I will see you tomorrow. Love you.
Hello.
Hi everybody, I'm about to step out for that meeting downtown with Banditas Jewelry. Came home, I worked, I showered, I ate, and just wanted to show you my outfit. So I'm wearing this t-shirt from Zara. It's like this oversized baggy t-shirt with that belt from Ojai, from the Ojai vlog last week. And these really cute H&M jeans that fit me quite well. I'm wearing them with pointed heels because I have to, and I like the pooling at the bottom. And I'm wearing this Adico really big tote clutch thing, and my Nomos watch, the Neomatic. And anyway, wish me luck. Gotta go. That's my outfit, and I'll talk to you later. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to me. Good morning to you. We are in my bathroom right now, getting ready for a run. But I realized I never checked back in after going downtown yesterday because my day got so crazy so suddenly. So yesterday I went to the Banditas showroom in the Diamond District in LA, and I did find some jewelry yesterday. So I got these earrings. I'll talk about it later, but I finally replaced my Maria Tash Huggies stack. I have 6 piercings, 3 in each lobe, and I finally got rid of the Huggies. I've been wearing those Huggies for I think almost 5 years now. So I'm excited to have gotten myself some jewelry that's for me, for my 30th birthday, that I can pass down to my kids. That's just my own, because the majority of my jewelry has been passed down to me from my mother and my grandmother. So I wanted to get myself something to add to that for my kids. And this is so me. Like, come on. Are you joking? This paisley design, like paisley, my fiance and I have a paisley argyle like inside joke. It's not an inside joke, but we used to wear it all the time in high school. We were very preppy. So whenever we see paisley and argyle, we like get really excited and we laugh because it's just so us, like if you knew us back then. And like had to do kind of with why we became such good friends. So there's a little bit of a sentimentality to it too. And when he saw it, he said the same exact thing. So it was very sweet. And anyway, I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna come home and film a video. I have to write a script, film a video, and hopefully get it edited all by like maybe Friday. I don't know if I'm pushing my luck because I find video content so difficult. But I've made a goal. I've been pushing it off my to-do list for a week now, so hopefully today I can get it done. Anyway, wish me luck, and that's that. See you later. Have a great day. Like, are you actually joking? Oh my god. I'm obsessed. So cute. Okay folks, we have an outfit and it took us literally less than 5 minutes. Thank goodness, because we're running behind. So first things first, most important, these Gucci Tom Ford era bamboo mules. They are a prized possession of mine. I also had the higher heel ankle strap version, but I sold them. Then these Levi's wedgies that I got hemmed quite shorter than I normally go because I watch a lot of old school films inspired by Audrey Hepburn, Katharine Hepburn, Betty Davis, Lucille Ball. They all have, you know, they all wear cropped pants. It's very timely of their era, and I wanted something inspired by that. And I'm not sure if I like it on me, but alas, here we are. It's something different for me. Oh, high belt, sheer brown bodysuit. I like to wear a little off the shoulder because it's a little loose. Ralph Lauren sterling silver and tortoise choker. My banditas earrings. I'll come a little bit closer to show you. My Attico bag that I have the bigger version of for as a clutch. My Panther engagement ring. I'm gonna put on my pinky ring, but here are the earrings. They are absolutely divine. And anyway, see you later. Happy weekend. Take care. Love you all. Bye.